these new age.
Tell me 3 Democratic policies that you support.
Inflation Reduction Act, American Rescue Plan, the Infrastructure Law, the PACT Act, the Chips and Science Act. I think it's good that Biden pulled out of Afghanistan. I can go on.
No, I get.
Wow.
What does this data tells us when looking at it, when you compose this data? When you look at the fact that blacks 90% voted Democratic with Biden and whites voted overwhelmingly 85% with Donald Trump, what does that tell you? That tells you Europeans does not really have a conscience. What that tells you is that Donald Trump supporters are the least informed and educated of the electorates.
Okay, would you like to talk about the pullout of Afghanistan?
Why did you feel bothered that I just listed policies I think are good?
Because
I think it's great that he lowers prescription drug costs.
you don't know enough about those policies.
So one of them in the Inflation Reduction Act is capping the cost of insulin for Medicare recipients at $35 out of pocket per month. And I think that's really good. I don't think seniors should be having themselves price gouged. And then also now Medicare can negotiate drug prices. They rolled out the first 10 medications they're going to negotiate.
On May 8th, 2022, I did a video called Trump supporters cut off their nose to spite their face. And in that video, which I will show you, I discuss Democrats' policies on healthcare versus the Republican policies on healthcare. And you will see who knows what they're talking about.
Forming a caravan and heading for the border. This chartered bus will travel from Minneapolis, Minnesota, across the border to Canada for a shopping excursion meant to draw attention to a crisis in the United States. The aim of the passengers to buy stocks of the life-saving drug insulin. Insulin prices can be 10 times more expensive in the US than Canada.
$1,200 a year per person on prescription drugs. That's more than anywhere else in the world. 1 in 4 say it is difficult to afford those costs. Both political parties are now looking to tackle that problem, but with some different approaches. As William Brangham reports, the Democrats in the House went first today by passing their own bill. The bill is passed.
It's an ambitious plan to change the government's role in the cost of prescription drugs, costs that are becoming prohibitively expensive for many Americans. The bill aims to lower the price tag for prescription drugs, partly by overturning a 2003 rule that blocked the federal government from negotiating most